But
now, he
you know,
served 7 years in prison.
7
and
years.
And he's also a sex offender. So that means that is a manslaughter a killer? Oh, that's okay. So he's a killer and a sex offender. Well, Nicki, congratulations.
Hold on, she's swinging right now. It's your time. It's his time. It's Bam's time. Bam's time to shine. Bam's time to shine. Bam's time to shine. Your time, his time, Bam's time to shine. What's going on, bro? What's going on, everybody? It's been like, what, 3 days, 4 days, a week, a year, 2 years? I don't know. Y'all got to tell me. We've been going up kind of good, though, you know. Last reaction's been doing all right, you know. And we just going to keep them coming. Like I said, you know, this is what we love to do. Well, to be honest, actually, before I even start this video, I have counting this one and another one I'm about to do, because these were some of my subscribers commented on a couple of vids like, hey, react to this, react to that, 2 videos. So I was gonna move away from reactions and bring something else to y'all that I'm not gonna say right now, but that's what, you know, the plan was, you know. So this is this one, and then the upcoming one are gonna be not the last 2 reactions on this channel, obviously, just the last 2, like, you feel me, for like maybe, I don't know how long, but it won't be too long. But you know, I'm trying to, like, I got some other stuff planned that I'm gonna do. You feel me? But I appreciate the love and everything I've been getting from everybody, the comments, the new subscribers, to all the new subs, man. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for, you know, coming to this side of YouTube, bro. You know, I'm gonna show you. I'm actually gonna say the names. I ain't trying to. Please react to that girl's channel where it was Wendy Williams versus Nicki Minaj. That shiz was funny, by Evan J96. Shout out to Evan J96, a subscriber. I think he subscribed last week, and he watched our reaction to the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj thing. If you are new, let's get to 300 subscribers. We're at 251, my guy. 251. But let's get to it. Nicki Minaj, excuse me, my bad, Nicki. Nicki Minaj drags Wendy Williams for shading her husband, Queen Radio. I don't know who her husband is, but you have a little time until she's mine. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, this is the channel where I got this video from is Impressive. Go ahead, you know, that's where, you know, I guess all the T is, all that, whatever, I don't know, T, whatever, biz, I don't know what to call it, but shout out Impressive, that channel, man.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Impressive channel. Nicki Minaj went on Queen Radio today and she dragged Wendy Williams for the comment she made about her husband, Kenneth Petty. Now, Wendy did cover the story about Nicki getting married to Kenneth, and while she talked about
I didn't even know Nicki was married until this year.
And of course, she brought up Kenneth Petty's criminal history. Listen to this.
So, Nicki Minaj is married. There are some naysayers who say, why did you marry this guy, Kenneth Petty? So, she's Nicki Minaj Petty. Well, she announced the news on her Instagram last night by showing the Mr. and Mrs. mugs and the bride and groom hat. So we are to assume she's married. But I think that she probably will start a family right away.
She did have a kid, right?
Imagine a burgeoning belly with these burgeoning hips.
Man, you don't. Hold on. Why can't I pause the video? Hold on. What's going on with my?
And she's gonna have a big belly, and she's short, and she's got the boobs and the hips. And I don't know what he does for a living. I just know that he did time in jail for. He's a sex offender. Well.
Time out. Now that I can find, I don't know what. I promise. I can't wait until, you know, God gonna bless me to be in a position to get a whole brand new PC. I'm using a laptop right now, man. I can't wait to just get my own PC. But check this out. Hold on. Let's rewind that. Let me drag him back. Hold on. Don't you ever disrespect Nicki. Nicki Minaj gets passes with me. Don't ever disrespect Nicki Minaj like that. What's wrong with you? Hold on.
So,
and quick,
she's married, but I think that she probably will start a family right away. And can you imagine a burgeoning belly with these burgeoning hips? I mean, the plastic of it all. You know what I mean?
And that's why I rewind, cause I didn't hear her say that. And I'm gonna say this because I really don't care who has a problem with this, bro. I really don't. Am I with that type of thing? No. The plastic stuff, surgery, all that. No, obviously I'm not with that. But it's not really my business what somebody does with their body. No, I repeat, I am not with that. I'm not with that at all. Like, I don't, you feel me? I don't, like, I wouldn't say I support it. I don't. But I'm not gonna, you feel me? Like, when I say she gets a pass, I mean, don't ever think that I'm just gonna randomly, like, I see people on Instagram, but they just go out their way to talk about celebrities, and you're never gonna catch me in a celebrity's comments hating. Like, you know why some of them put their little limited comments on there, because of like the naysayers and stuff like that. I don't agree with it, but I'm not gonna, you feel me? I'm not gonna go out of my way to. That's not benefiting me in any type of way, shape, or form. Nicki Minaj is beautiful, with or without the body. That face was never touched. You get what I'm saying? She's beautiful. Did I spit on the camera? My fault. She's beautiful. My fault.
Right away. And can you imagine a burgeoning belly with these burgeoning hips? I mean, the plastic of it all. You know what I mean? And she's gonna have a big belly, and she's short, and she's got the boobs and the hips. And I don't know what.
Now you're disrespecting him. You could disagree with it, but now you're.
He's a sex offender.
Hold on. Now you're disrespecting him. No wonder you're disrespecting her now, bro. It's not like you're just stating your opinion. You're disrespecting her.
Boobs and the hips. And I don't know what he does for a living. I just know that he did time in jail for. He's a sex offender.
Sheesh.
Well, she's no stranger to that because her in jail for. Sex offending. For sex offending.
I didn't even know who this dude was. I'm keeping it. But
now, he served 7 years in prison.
7 years.
And he's also a sex offender. So that means that is a manslaughter a killer? That's okay. So he's a killer and a sex offender. Well, Nicki, congratulations.
Hold on, she's swinging right now. She's swinging, bro. Yo, I don't care what obviously that's not good. If all that stuff is true, that's not good on his part. But people like this on shows like this, it's kind of like sports talk shows too. They know whoever they're talking about has too much of an image of. Some people don't care. They know they have too much of. Damn, I'm spitting everywhere. My fault, yo. They have too much of an image because they're not gonna go on your show and just whoop you right there, to stomp you out right then and there. Because then they know. Even though she's a rapper, she probably might not care. She might want to defend herself, but she knows that that's not gonna look good on her. That's not gonna solve anything, even though she might want to really do it. So these people, that's why they talk like this, because they know they are protected, at least from them. They might not be protected from people in the streets that might mess with Nicki and all that, you know. You get me? So it's just things like that you got to put into consideration. So if you see somebody, that's why some of them don't pay him any mind, because they know if they see me in person, they're not going to say that to my face. They only saying it because they're protected on this talk show, because they know I'm not going to come on a talk show. She knows she ain't going to come on a talk show and drag her by her hair. You feel me?
Now, Wendy was very messy when she talked about Nicki getting married, and of course, Nicki had to respond to it. Now, she went
Nicki
on
was
Queen
beautiful.
Radio,
I don't care what anybody
and
says.
She gave Wendy a good dragging.
Whew.
Listen to this.
We always mention people's past, and that's not what God does. Mr. Wendy P. Williams.
Ooh, Wister. Shots fired.
Pendy Prince on.
Oh, she went live on the gram.
Let me eat my I ain't cursing today, but I'm gonna eat my mother pickle for a second, because I got something to say. I got something to say.
I'm listening. Is she actually eating a pickle? I don't see it in here.
God already told us that He placed our sins into the sea.
Oh, she's on the radio. I'm stupid.
So how can you remember something that God already forgot? How can you blast a bunch of rappers and interview a bunch of rappers that all they do is talk about shooting and killing, then continue to mention somebody that actually did that, who served their time and paid their debts to society? That's why Kevin was on that island chilling, and I can't. Kevin said, "Wait a minute, I'm about to have my baby." He called you and was like, "Well, hold on, I can't come to that episode. My bitch giving birth. My real bitch giving birth, child." You see?
Is she loaded or something? Goddamn.
When you announce my husband, Pete, there's no need for you to mention his past, because these rappers is rapping about shooting and killing every day. These rappers is out here every day talking about guns they ain't never held, guns they ain't never bust. Okay? Tasha K is coming up next week, as well as T.S. Madison, who everybody knows that's my baby. T.S. Madison's gonna be here. And we got a full show. It's next week. I had to give a little sneak peek today. Pendy Pinson. I'm done. I'm done. Do you mention Gucci Man's body every time you mention him? Or when you discussing his wife, do you mention his man down, his charge? 3 times in a row, doing a show acting like she stuttering John. Talk about, is it manslaughter? What does that mean? What does that mean? What does manslaughter? Does it mean that you actually killed somebody? Does it mean that you Bitch, where was you at when Kevin had his dick knee deep in that punani? And it's not about you doing your job. There are people who report the news, and there are people who do it with an evil intent in their heart, viciousness. And I pray for you, because I know you're hurting, and I know you.
That's what I'm saying. You can tell. You can hear in their delivery.
Okay? I pray for you. Because I let it go when you had to tell the audience, whatever he had to do time for. I let it go. But every time you mention him, you feel the need to bring him up. You feel the need to bring these things up, as well as something that he was wrongfully accused of doing when he was 15 years old, all because he didn't have $7,000 to get himself bailed out. Because when you in the hood at 15, you don't have that kind of money, neither does your family. And when the alleged accuser wrote a letter to the judge asking to recant these statements, she was told that she would go to jail for 90 days, allegedly, if she recants the statement.
I don't know why I'm thinking that her in the studio is her talking
but
at the same time.
That in our society, you have to be plagued by your past. I didn't know that people can't turn over a new leaf. I didn't know that your viciousness and evilness was this deep-rooted, this deep-seated. But I understand why now.
You can hear it in somebody's delivery.
When a woman isn't really being loved at home, the viciousness is a different.
Oh, now she's swinging back. She's swinging back.
I really wanted to pray for you today. Because
she said she wanted to. Are you going to?
In your life. Look at what age you are. You sat up there being vicious all this time and paid for that man's mistress for all these years. Child. You paid for her shopping sprees. You paid for her hotels. You probably even paid for her GYN bills. You paid to have that baby delivered, ho. How you doing? I want to know what you was doing when that And I was one of those black women supporting you when that came out. I was one of those people saying, forget what she said about me in the past. Let's all surround her and now support and uplift her.
What happened to her though?
And we won't talk about you wannabe Queen Radios who dying to get my.
You talking about she had this? I ain't trying to say I ain't trying to restate it, but
peasants, Pendy and peasants. Okay. I was really one of those people, you know, rooting for you at the sober living home, just because I know we're human first. We're human before we're celebrities. We're human before we're personas. And I know that you must have gone through a lot. But you are demonic. And that's why this stuff unfolded. If I were you, I would go and pray. Ask for forgiveness. You can report the news. People do it all the time. Report the news without the level of viciousness and trying to play.
Bro, not even to pause it too much, because like to keep it like that's literally what I like. You can hear it in her deliveries. Like when you do reporting stuff, people aren't gonna like you. It's clear as day. Sports, rap news, all that. Because if you're telling the truth and giving your opinion about something, people ain't gonna like you, even if you're not. There's some people that just gonna be in their feelings and be emotional all the time and crying. Like, you get what I'm saying? But the way she was doing it, you could hear the hate in her. You could hear it in somebody's delivery, bro. You could tell. That's why she's saying she was vicious. She was doing all that extra stuff. Like, you didn't like. You could have said, "Dang!" Like, you could have just been like, "Wow," you know, she chose a dude who did this, like this, that, and the other. You know, maybe, hey, you know, that's what she wants to do. That's what she wants to do. If somebody asks you, would you do that? And she says no, there's not. Like, we can't get mad at you for saying that. But the way you was coming on the thing. This is a year ago though, but like I said, one of my subscribers, shout out to both of my subscribers, excuse me, had a little hiccup and cough and sneeze at the same time, called a sniff or hiccup. But yeah, that doesn't make sense, bro. Like, this is why people react this way. That's what people like. I understand that they think that you're supposed to sit quiet when people try to play with your name on their platforms.
Doing all this nonsense. I mean, I watched you do that to Beyonce for years, and I could never for the life of me figure out why.
You did not.
Like, it's sickening to watch. But I remember I was somewhere with Nas, and you walked up to him and said, you acted like you didn't see me, and then you said to him something about, oh my God, why are you with her? I don't like her. And you said you and Kevin had spent the whole morning.
This is what I'm saying. If they see you in person, they're gonna walk with their head down. It's like some of these people who talk sports but do it in a way like you're kind of getting personal now. Like you like, we can, like, the way you're talking, we can hear like the hate, the little remarks you say, little nicknames you try to give players that aren't positive nicknames. Not that they'll care, but you see him in the streets or you see him walking or somewhere, like y'all could be both in Los Angeles or both in New York or whatever at some type of event, and you see them, y'all just like this, he might look at you, you gonna get the phone out. You feel me? You know, that's what I'm like. You ain't gonna keep that same thing in person. And just like her, she just says you tried to act like you didn't see me, and then you tried to do a little whisper. Oh, why you with her?
Playing Nas. Kevin wasn't playing Nas. Kevin was knee deep in that pussy. You was playing Nas. Bitch. You was playing yourself and Nas. But the real show about you is coming next week, because there's a couple things that we've uncovered about you and certain others.
So that's what Nicki had to say about Wendy, and you heard it. Nicki is gonna bring on T.S. Madison and Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. She's gonna bring them on her show next week, and who knows, they just might spill some tea on Wendy. Anyway, tell me what you all think.
Alright, that looks like that's what's gonna cap it off, man. Looks like that's the end. But yeah, don't be like that. Like, if people aren't gonna like you. If you want to be big in the world, you're not gonna be liked by everybody. You gotta understand that. Me, this YouTube, I'm not gonna be like. There's gonna be some people that probably disagree with everything I just talked about in this video. Somebody just commented on my video telling me I talk too much in the reactions. I'm funny, but you're funny, but you talk too much in your reactions. I appreciate the compliment. I like the message. I appreciated the compliment. I just kept it moving. You get me? Like, it is what it is. But you know, Nicki is Nicki. Nicki is Nicki. Understand that. Put some respect, not respect, respect on her name, my guy. Don't make me tell you again. You watching. But that's gonna cap it off, man. Y'all make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Let's get to 300 subs. I appreciate all y'all, man. Bam time is going. Bam time, we gonna, you know, hey, bam time, man. Appreciate y'all. Make sure to comment on the video that literally says comment your top, comment a female celebrity, your most attractive female celebrities. Please go on that video and comment. I'm doing a rate 1 through 10, but that's what I'm saying. Comment on that video. Bam time.